Hello children, welcome to 10th class physical science digital classes. Today we are going to start a new lesson, chemical equations, and topic chemical changes and physical changes. I am your RP sir. Now let us start the second lesson, chemical equations. Just think about the changes involved in the following activities in our daily life. The process of digestion, burning of the crackers, the process of respiration, powder lime added to water, ripening of the mango, exposing iron nails to the moisture in air for a longer period. In all the above processes, the nature of original substance would be changed and new substances are formed with properties completely unlike to those of the original substances. So all these are chemical changes. These are chemical changes. Now let us know what happens in chemical change as well as in physical change. In chemical change, the nature of original substance would be changed. Whereas in physical change, the nature of original substance would not be changed. In chemical change, new substances are formed. In physical change, new substances are not formed. And these are permanent changes. Physical changes are temporary changes. Now let us know more about chemical changes with some activities. Activity 1. Take about 1 gram of quicklime or calcium oxide in a beaker. Now add 10 ml of water to this. Touch the beaker with your finger. The beaker is hot when you touch it. The reason is that the calcium oxide reacts or dissolves with water, and in this process heat energy is released. The reactions in which heat energy is released are called exothermic reactions. When calcium oxide reacts with water, produces a colorless solution, that is calcium hydroxide solution. Now let us test the nature of solution with the litmus paper. When a red litmus paper dipped in above solution, that is calcium hydroxide solution, it turns into blue. Thus the solution has basic nature. Now activity 2. Take about 100 ml of water in a beaker and dissolve a small quantity of sodium sulfate. Then we get a colorless sodium sulfate solution. Similarly, take about 100 ml of water in another beaker and dissolve a small quantity of barium chloride. Then we get a colorless barium chloride solution. By adding sodium sulfate solution to barium chloride solution, we get a white precipitate barium sulfate formed along NaCl. Now let us define what is precipitate. An insoluble substance formed in a solution is called precipitate. Here, barium sulfate precipitate will be formed, which is in white color. Now let us try to write the chemical equation for this activity. Sodium sulfate solution plus barium chloride solution gives rise to a white precipitate, barium sulfate along NaCl. Here sodium replaces barium and barium replaces sodium. Hence, it is a double displacement reaction. Now let us start activity 3. Take a few zinc granules in a conical flask. Add about 5 ml of dilute hydrochloric acid to the zinc granules in the conical flask. We notice effervescence. Effervescence means gas bubbles form in liquid. Now keep a burning matchstick near the mouth of the conical flask. The light of the burning matchstick put off with pop sound. This indicates the hydrogen gas has released in this reaction. When you touch the bottom of the conical flask with your finger, it is hot. That means heat is released. Such reactions are called exothermic reactions. Exothermic reactions are the reactions in which heat is released. Now let us try to write the chemical equation for this activity. Zinc plus HCl gives rise to zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas. From above activities, that is activity 1, activity 2, activity 3, we may make some conclusions. During a chemical change, the original substances lost their characteristic properties. Hence, these may be products with different physical states and colors. Chemical changes may be exothermic or endothermic. I would like to define what is exothermic and what is endothermic. Exothermic are the chemical reactions in which heat may be liberated. Endothermic reactions are the chemical reactions in which heat may be absorbed. During chemical change, they may form an insoluble substance known as precipitate, like barium sulfate. Gas may be evolved during a chemical change. Thank you very much.